Okay, thank you. This is MCT Training Consultant again from MCT SaaS Apps, where we bring to you discounted and lifetime deals on software as a service that can benefit small businesses, medium businesses, enterprise, or any organization or individuals who think it's looking for an application at a very cost-effective price to be able to run your business process. Today, we're bringing to you LiveWebinar. Now, if you look at the icon there, you can see a camera and you can see an interface with a guy, and there's a presentation taking place. And you can see different people watching from their tablets, from their laptop, and also from their cell phone. Now, what is LiveWebinar? A LiveWebinar is a professional presentation application which allows you to boost your brand awareness. Now, apart from your brand awareness, many companies might use LiveWebinar as a tool to educate their audience. They can also use it as a tool to promote their services. They can also use it as a tool to promote their product as well. So LiveWebinar is more interactive. It's more like having a physical workshop in a digital form. That is exactly what webinars or live webinars is all about. But the live webinar aspect is not just about going on live on your computer, but it's also about being able to go live on social media at the same time, or social network at the same time. So it allows you to get more out of meetings, especially when you have organizations and people are scattered, or they are distance apart, and you can bring them together to a webinar platform where you can now be able to exchange ideas and be able to communicate on real time. What about if you want to generate prospects? You want to generate clients, you want to generate leads, you want to engage with your existing customers and new prospect customers. Live webinars allows you to do that. So you can be able to do a presentation, just like I'm doing this presentation right now. You can also be able to do presentation on your live webinars and be able to explain to your audience and your customers and prospects on the services and the informations you offer. And live webinar helps you to start making a killer presentation to support your sales funnels. Meaning, if you have different types of product, different types of services, different types of applications, different types of opportunity that can benefit your audience, then live webinar, it's there to give you that boost. So who can use live webinar? Of course, if you want to upgrade your presentation with a cloud-based solution, then you need live webinar. If you want to gather leads and integrate with CRM, meaning customer relationship management, where you can be able to build a client base where people that interact with your live webinar automatically becomes on your client base the moment they register for your live webinar. You can also run presentations, and of course, anybody with an internet cell phone, an internet computer, an internet laptop that has a browser running on them can actually attend your webinar. So it's good for salespeople, people into sales and marketing. This is a very good tool for them to be able to explain and communicate with prospects and people, or existing customers or new customers. It also allows you to create engagement as well, where you can now be able to interact with these people on a one-to-one basis. So it allows you to host meeting under your own domain, and you can add custom branding, and it also gives you chat translation. This is really great. So you can actually literally communicate with people all over the world, regardless of their language barrier. You can also run webinars on any of the platforms, especially on Facebook, YouTube, meaning while you're running your live webinar, you can also stream to your social channels at the same time. You can also set your webinar on Autopilot. Well, what is Autopilot? An Autopilot is a process in which you can actually take a live webinar from an offline video, meaning I can do an offline recording, attach it to my live webinar, and of course make it look like as if I'm live, but literally I'm actually offline, but then the video sound plays as if I'm on a live webinar, and I can be able to engage with people over time. Because a group of people can miss my webinar today, and I don't want to repeat, I don't want to start a new webinar tomorrow and omit some of the information I've shared in my previous webinar. That is where Evergreen comes in. So with Evergreen, I can repeat the same webinar over time by just scheduling them on the platform. So what are some of the features of LiveWebinar? One of them is screen sharing. You can share your screen as you do your live streaming. It also comes with a built-in cloud storage. You can also, of course, point your live webinar to your social media platform, and of course, do live streaming at the same time while you're doing your webinar. You also have the ability to collaborate with presenters and break out to different types of rooms and have different presenters in these different rooms communicating with different audience that are coming into the same webinar. It also allows you to create polls and surveys and chat and call to actions while you're doing the live webinars. So how do I use live webinar? Of course, the first step is to create a room, meaning you create a venue. Just like every time you want to create a workshop, the first thing is to do is to create a volume, a location where the people are going to come to listen to your presentation. So in this case, on live webinar, we create a room where we generate a URL and forward those URL to our clients. And once our client clicks, once your client or your attendees or the people who attended the webinar click on that link, they will be redirected to that room, and immediately whoever is hosting the room authenticates them and they can start making engagement on a one-to-one basis. Now the next slide is going to show the price, but before I do that, let's go to the website of LiveWebinar and see how it looks like. Okay, this is the website for LiveWebinar. I'm going to just take about a minute because sometimes I think my minute is not really a minute, but it's just going to be a little bit more. So what is LiveWebinar? You know, people always ask this question. This is the website for LiveWebinar. In fact, the website is called www.livewebinar.com. Now, I'm just going to read something very quick. It says a live webinar is a cloud-based solution with superior screen sharing, live video streaming and recording features, plus customized branding, social media broadcasting, and audience engagement analytics. Now, this is great. In fact, everyone is doing live webinar now. People don't have time to come to, you know, that hall or that workshop. People have difficulties driving. You can meet them online. And live webinar gives you all the answers. Now, there's so many features that comes with live webinar. You can do a live webinar directly from your browser where people can watch directly from your cell phone or from your computer. So there's so many integration that comes with this live webinar. You can integrate with third-party softwares for email campaigns, for email lists, and also for any other applications you like to use. So these are some of the great testimonies, and these are some of the softwares that live webinar is compatible and can run directly from. And you can also look at some of the case studies, the features. And I'm just going to click that a little bit just quickly. And these are some of the features that comes with it: screen sharing, storage, live streaming software. We've talked about that already on the presentation. And of course, you can record in HD and you can put your own branding, which is really great. You know, people can know exactly where the live streaming is coming from. And these are some of the integrations we talked about. So live webinar, I don't know if any of you have come across Google Hangouts. It's more like a Skype program, but live webinar, it's like a Google Hangout on steroids, meaning you have so many features in one. Now you can see this image here. You can see two people right now doing a live streaming at the same time, where people can watch from anywhere in the world. So take your time, go through the features and make that decision. Remember, this is a live deal, and don't miss it, or it will cost you more. Thank you for watching. Okay, thank you for watching that. That is the website for live webinar. You can see it's packed with so many features, so many great informations, and trust me, many people are so happy using it so far. So what is the cost? For a year, it will cost you close to about 10,750 rands or Namibian dollars. But for a limited period of time, which means for the next 72 hours, this application is going for 3,500 3,500 rands or $3,500 for life. Now, what I mean for life, meaning when you pay this money today, you don't pay again. Meaning for next year, you'll still be able to have the same assets as the person paying $10,750. The year after that, the year after that, the year after that, the year after that, you don't pay any dime, except you want to upgrade to better features that is probably released in the features, probably yes. But whatever you're getting now will actually be more sufficient enough for you to be able to run your live streaming. So for a limited period of time, like I said, Friday noon time, this offer will be expiring. It will revert back to its original price of $10,750. So if you think live webinar is something you want to do now, in the future, or tomorrow, then take advantage of it right now. So here is the link if you're looking for the link on how to make your purchase. You can follow the link on the description of this video, or you can follow the link on the screen as you're seeing it right now. Make your purchase, and of course, make that great decision. So once again, this is MCT Training Consultant. Thank you once again for watching, and thank you for taking that free time to be patient with the video. I know it's a little bit more than 10 minutes, but thank you for watching. But if this is something you think and you know that it's something you will need or you want to use for your personal growth, for your organizations in the future, or you think there's someone out there who these two might be of beneficial to them, share this video to them. Let them know that there's something that could be an answer to their business. We have our phone number on the screen. You can follow us on Twitter, on Pinterest, and on Facebook. And you can also contact us on email with the email address on the screen. Thank you once again for watching, and you do have a great day.